Hello, welcome to our 3D medieval environment creation video. Our team consists of Chadane, Timur, Alexander, and Diego. So, what are we doing for this task? For this task, we have chosen to the medieval fantasy side of the topic. Our setting is going to be set up in the medieval Dark Ages. We don't plan to go historically accurate, but more on the fantastic side. And yeah, our setting is going to be a small environment with visible boundaries. These boundaries can consist on a body of water, like for example a lake or the sea. We haven't planted an idea on that yet, and also maybe we were discussing about some trees or some mountains on the surroundings. Also, we are not going to have no characters at all, but we plan to implement a variety of assets in the environment to make it more rich. Also, we don't plan to go stylized. We wanna lean more towards to the realistic side. Yeah, but regarding this, we are going to talk more in the sketches and also in the references, which goes here.
As we began to look for references, we have just decided that each of us finds his own favorite things which would be connected to medieval Gothic, since our team has formed with the premise to make something based on Dark Souls and other dark fantasy genres. We found some artists from the art station. We found some real life religious rituals. We found some artists from the 19th century, and eventually we have gathered all our findings together and we have marked what each of us likes the most, and then we have combined that. And it turned out that many of us liked works by Arnold Böcklin, The Island of the Dead, so we have decided to make an island ourselves, and each of us drew his own ideas of all those big rocks and monuments. Eventually we have decided to focus on setting of northern Spain, of Spanish coasts, images of rocks, rocky, mossy cliffs, and now this is our base with which we're working together and already beginning to block out in Unreal Engine.
Getting into the sketches, we kind of based it off of some of the references that we showed earlier. Ideas like having a central hero object would be pretty cool because it kind of focuses the player's eye and balances out the composition. Here you can see some kind of mini sketches that were basically just playing around with different shapes for the island, and also some more sketches that we did of what potential set building pieces might look like. Continuing on, we also started playing a bit with color to try out some different color schemes, like this kind of warm and cold color scheme that we have going on. Also showcasing, we have like a layout where we kind of plot where we might put some vegetation, but of course, unlike these concepts, nothing is set in stone.
Alright, then let's talk about the scope. The whole scene takes place on an island. This helps us with the scope because we don't think too big. Everything will be central with different points of interest. The island will be filled with different modular assets, which will stack together. This is especially helpful for the building process, to realign certain parts which give a certain amount of freedom when it comes to environmental building. The assets will mainly exist of runes and pillars which will tell an environmental story, to create an immersive experience. We will then round it up with foliage, such as trees and plants, to give it a more organic look. Foliage is also great to show how long this place has been abandoned. We will also set small goals which we want to reach to deliver a polished final result. This will also serve as our base product, which we can then extend with more parts if we got some time left.